So, up next, we've got our next block of the stream. Might be the last block of the stream as well, depending on how requests go. But for right now, we've got a girl power block. So, reverse order, regret, catch me, reminisce, prompt. But first, Under the Sky. One of my favorite, anthem adjacent songs in the whole game. And I know that we recently played Catch Me, like, I want to say maybe an hour or 2 hours ago, but, it's Catch Me. Happy to run that back. I know, chat has been on a bit of either a Catch Me or Airy Stan kick recently, and, I strongly approve. Such a good song. A little closer than I would have liked with the groove gauge, but that's what we would call a personal problem. Is it extended minutes? No, that was yesterday. Not yesterday, but it's on Mondays. I believe it was last week. But yeah, coming up, it should just be the regular minutes. I believe it starts in an hour. If I'm wrong on that, someone feel free to yell at me. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. One sec. Oh, it doesn't start at 3. It starts at 4. Yeah, because extended minutes are until 6. Okay. Yeah, so in that case, we can do another block. Perfectly fine. All right. But for right now, 1 down, 4 to go. And again, Binky, thank you. Up next, I know this is a favorite of Okapi's because of the lyrics. And it's also just a really good song. Mostly fan of Ian's band, Echo and the Bunnymen. That's why I know that name. I am upset I didn't more immediately recognize who that was. Shame on me. Oh man, yeah, Echo and the Bunnymen are phenomenal. And LED does have some similar energy in the video for Outer Limits. Like, you're not wrong, Rachel. I don't blame you for making that association. I am upset I didn't immediately recognize that name. But aside from me being upset about that, quick reminder, thank you all so much for being here. We have quite a few folks tuned in today. As always, whether you're in chat, or you're just lurking and vibing, or if you're with me on the VOD or on YouTube, again, thank you so much for making me a part of your day, everybody. I do hope you're enjoying the stream and, more importantly, having a good middle of the week. And a quick reminder, because there might be some new folks tuned in, if you do have any questions, please do not be afraid to ask. Helping folks get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community is a huge part of why I stream.
Showing the way to the top. So I'll leave tonight, ready for the flight. Waving goodbye, riding high, you keep flying non-stop. Open up your mind, release the energy. Why not put an end to singing the elegy?
Such a good song. All right, 2 down. We're ready to go in the Girl Power block from Binky. And up next, some June, which I think absolutely should be included in the mix for a Girl Power block. Split second. I'm just realizing the last song in the block is Regret. Which song is that again? Right, the Kanako Hoshino song from Gold. Right. Never mind. Right. Yeah, the 25-wheeler that can multi-tractor to Mordor. Right, Cavelia. And hey, Julius! Wonderful to see you. Appreciate the good vibes, as always. And hey, Ellie! Yeah, let's go with that, although feel free to correct me. But yeah, Ellie, first off, wonderful to have you here. And so, yeah, when I started 2DX, I first started on singles. Once I was into 7s and 8s, then I switched to doubles, because when I started wanting to eventually be focused on doubles. So I'd say about 6 months in, that's when I switched over to doubles, and I honestly have not played singles seriously since, and that was in the mid-2000s. MDP, SP, I play 11. I mean, if you're doing 11s, like, that's not nothing. Like, anything above 7s is mastery. Like, 7s and higher in the arcade will get you extra stage. That'll get you unlocks and, like, boss songs. Like, 11s is not awful. But yeah, appreciate you asking. And again, wonderful to have you here. Such good stuff. But again, kind of like we were mentioning Tash earlier, like name a bad June song. Always on point. I'm trying to remember. I forget what Kanaka Hoshin has been up to since she left. Good question. Yeah, so I started the stream late today because we unfortunately overslept this morning, but we're going to be streaming for another hour. And speaking of which, we are right on the hour mark. Normally this is where we would take a stretch break, but we've got 2 more songs to go in the Girl Power song block. And again, thank you. So we've got 2 more. We'll be taking our next and last stretch break of the stream. So up next, again, we've been standing airy a lot recently, and 0 complaints from me. Let's catch our breath a little bit. Fresh didn't do anything for 7's code. Yeah, but as you're mentioning, Kivalia, they might have just fallen out between each other. Who knows? Ellie, WrestleMania, Externa. Okay. Yeah, I mean, doesn't matter what you play as long as the game you're playing, like as long as you're having fun with it, and you know you're not being a jerk to anyone else. That's all that matters. Yeah, wonderful to have you here. And I have seen some folks that do BMS and Beta Raja, and I've seen some folks that instead do Osamania. And yeah, there is a lot of overlap. And not gonna lie, like high-end BMS is kind of terrifying in my opinion. Yeah, wonderful to have you here. Music industry be like that. Yeah. And then add in some of the politics of the music game community, thanks to the way Konami tries to be like really exclusive with its artists. Like, yeah, I could see that getting odd very quickly. Really? So even though that she's freelance, she's still getting into Bimani. Good for her. And also, good to know, Catastrophe. Thank you.
Do it.
Such a good song. Hey, thank you so much for the follow as well, Ellie. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying my shenanigans. Alright. So, one more, and then we'll be taking our next stretch break. Also, I'm guessing that request was for Go Beyond and not the list. Yeah, Yo Can Do Ellie. So we've got one more to go in the Girl Power block. Then we'll be taking our next and last stretch break of the stream. After that, then we'll have Outer Limits for Rachel and Go Beyond for Ellie and some other shenanigans, because we got like another hour and a half left in the stream. But for right now, actually, she's been hit or miss today. Let's see if we get this bumped up to the triple. Good stuff. Haven't played that in a while either. Much obliged, Binky. Appreciate that block. Hey, Girl81! Wonderful to see you again as well. Hope you've been well. Appreciate you tuning in. Close. We'll get it eventually.